Good morning, students. This is Pradhan Sir again in front of you, and here comes with a new video on the topic of your second chapter, that is type of software. Okay, so basically we are going to discuss about in this video about the types of software. That the first is what is software. Okay, so basically the software is basically what is software. So software is just like an application which we are using in our day-to-day life, and after the what is software we are just simply discuss about the system software, and after the system software we also discuss about the operating system, then the function of operating system. So basically we are just simply discuss about these four topics in this video in very detail. So let's get started with the first topic, that is what is software. But before starting this topic, I'm just simply going to remember you that if you are a new viewer in my channel, then go there and subscribe my channel, press the bell icon, select all from the list so that you can get the notification of my video very firstly. So let's get started with the first topic, that is what is software. So we all react differently to different situation. Have you ever thought how it become possible? Let us understand these with the help of an example. Means basically when we having a type of accident in a sudden happen, then we react according to that situation. Okay, suppose if I just simply ask you that where is your computer notebook, and suppose you forget your notebook at your home, then what should you do? You just simply react according to that situation. You just simply threaten, you just simply frighten of me that now what is the next step does the sir taking towards me. So there is nothing to be mentioned, that you should just simply tell the truth that sir, I just simply leave my notebook at my home, but still my work is completed and my whole note is checked. This is the right way, right manner to answer to your teacher. But still if there is any problem, you can make it correct and tell to the teacher that sir, to the next turn or tomorrow I will show the notebook to you that it was complete or not. Okay, so this is the basic or appropriate answer to your towards your teacher, but still you frighten from your teacher, so that you will just simply get beaten, threatening by your teacher. So don't afraid of this, just say very clear. So now what happened when your teacher asks a question, just as very appropriate example. Okay, I also give you that the example of copy and the teacher, that is also very appropriate, but still there is a this is example is very good, that what happened when your teacher asks a question and you know its answer, you simply raise your hand, isn't it? No, I don't think so. You raise your hand, you just simply without standing at your position, you just simply answer the question. Okay, means suppose if I ask a question to the whole the class, and after that I just simply make you shut off, so that I just simply choose a particular student who will answer that question. But still there are some curious students present in the class which are not wait for the teacher's choice, they just simply sit at their place and answer the question without thinking anything. Okay, now so what should I do, or what should the teacher do? So similarly a computer get all the instruction from the software to perform various tasks. Software is the soul of the computer, without which is cannot exist. Okay, so basically a computer software is just simply an application which is used by the user to make it work very easy. Okay, means the particular work which the user wants to do in the computer system, he will do it very easily with the help of that software. Suppose I wanted to surf over internet, then what should I do? I just simply open the Google Chrome software so that I can surf the net. Okay, and also if I wanted to draw the painting, then what should I do? I just simply open the MS Paint software to draw the painting. And if I wanted to perform or maintain a sheet, spreadsheet, then what should I do? I just simply open the MS Excel software so that I can just simply make a spreadsheet in front of any presenter. Okay, so likewise these are the software by which we can just simply do our work very easily and very efficiently. Okay, and also very professionally, because these software provide us very uh, very cool features with them. Okay, the features are just simply inbuilt in them so that we can just simply use with the help of with the users of these softwares, we just simply make our work very professional. Okay, so let's move to the first line, that is, computer is a machine that does not process any intelligence of its own. A computer without instruction, like a car without a driver. Okay, means if you don't have a drawing software, you cannot draw a drawing into your computer system. Suppose you wanted to draw something, then you have to install MS Paint in your computer system. If you wanted to type anything, then you have to just simply install MS Word, like MS Office series, or might be the Notepad, okay, as a typing software. You can also use Typemaster or any other software that you know for typing purpose. Okay, now after that, it requires a set of instruction given by a user to work on. These set of instruction are called programs. Means, what is program? Okay, there is a question which was just simply asked by me to you when the school resumes. Okay, suppose the school resumes in just a month or in 2 months, I will just simply ask this question to you, that what is program? Then the particular student has to stand up at its place, and after that he or she will answer that the set of instruction, okay, mention this, the set of instruction are called program. Okay, so which are written in a computer language. Okay, which are just simply written in the computer language, so that when we enter some data, it will convert into the computer language, and after that it will receive as per the knowledge for the computer system, so that it will work over it. Okay, now software. What is software? This is the definition of software, so learn it very carefully. Okay, what is software? So the answer is, software is a collection of programs that are stored and run on computer hardware and help user to work on the computer. Software is a part of computer which cannot be touched or seen. Okay, likewise you just simply watch Google Chrome on your mobile screen or your computer screen, but you cannot take it out from the computer onto your hand. Okay, likewise you can capture your phone onto your in your hand. You can touch the CPU, you can touch the monitor, you can also touch that mouse. Okay, every part of the computer which is likewise the hardware, you can touch it, but still you cannot touch the software. Likewise the Google Chrome, the Mozilla Firefox, the MS Paint, and all the series of MS Office. Okay, I am just simply using MS Office 2013, but there are some other version which are present now to be updated up to, I think it's a 2019, the latest version of MS Office. Okay, I think it's a paid version. It means you have to just simply pay some fees according to the MS Office web page, and after that you can enjoy all the services of MS Office with the help of their paid fees. Okay, now the next is, software is of two type. Okay, mention this and learn this very carefully, that how many type of software are there. So there are two types of software. What is that? System software and application software. What is system software? So we are just simply going to have a look here. So what is that? Software. Software is of two types, like system software, that is operating system, also we call. Application software is also called utility software, which were used for a personal purpose. Okay, but the system software is used for the public purpose, so that the operating system operating system is just simply user friendly for the user. Okay, now Here are some examples of system software that are operating system, language processor, utility software. Okay, so basically these are for public purpose, means everybody wants this, but the application purpose are for only for those who need for them. Okay, means suppose you are a good artist and you wanted to draw something, then you can install MS Paint, but suppose I am not a good artist, then I just simply uninstall it. Okay, so basically you can install it, you can uninstall it, but the system software cannot uninstall it from the from the computer system. So let's start it from the first heading, that is system software. So what is that? System software is defined as the collection of programs that control the overall operation and the internal working of a computer system. Okay, so basically we are just simply discussed about the system software. That is, system software is defined, okay, mention this is also a definition, that is system software is defined as the collection of programs that control the overall operation. Overall operation means whatever the functions are just simply starting or doing last in the computer system is just simply hold or held or controlled by the system software. Okay, it read data from input device and transfer the processed information to the output device, means basically it's also work on the IPU cycle, like input, process and output. Means it just simply take the input from the user and after that work over the process and after that show the result over the output devices. Okay, now let's move to the next page, that is system software is of three types. Okay, basically now again the system software is of also three types, that is operating system, language processor, utility software. This was just simply we seen in the first page of this lesson and it is just simply shown in front of us in a diagram manner. That is the part of software. There are two part of software, means the system software and the application software. Now in the system software there are of three types, which are operating system, language processor and utility software. Okay, so what are these? So first we read about the operating system and after that the functions of operating system. So let's get started. That the operating system. So this is also a question answer of your lesson, that what is operating system. So an operating system is needed to operate a computer. It controls the overall activity of a computer. Basically an operating system is just simply used for the user to control all over the device, all the hardware device which are just simply connected to your CPU, so that it will perform a smoothness or a seamless performance to the user, for the user. Okay, so basically it act as a link between the user and the hardware and enable them to work together. When a computer is switched on, the operating system is the first program that get loaded in its memory. Okay, means when you just simply press the power button from the CPU, the first program or the first software which is just simply get to be boot up is that, what is that? That is the system software. Means when you open the system when you open the system, means computer system, when you press the power button, the first program that is boot up first is operating system. Okay, so now there are some example of operating system, that is MS DOS. Okay, what is MS DOS? So Microsoft Disk Operating System. Okay, so basically if a laptop or a computer system will come in MS DOS likewise, then you can just simply uninstall a operating system and you can also upload a new updated version of the operating system as per your need. Suppose you have installed Windows 8 in your PC and you wanted to update your PC to Windows 10, you can also do it with the help of MS-DOS. And after that the Windows XP. Okay, these are the operating system which was simply provided by the Microsoft company. Okay, that is Windows XP, Windows 7, Windows 8, Windows 10, and nowadays we are just simply listening about the Windows 11 also, which was just simply coming very soon. So I am also waiting for it. When it will come, I will simply update my laptop and switch from Windows 10 to Windows 11. Okay, Unix, Linux, Mac OS. Mac OS for Apple laptops. Okay, like the MacBook and MacBook Pro, MacBook Air, likewise. So basically, this type of OS operating system is just simply used by Apple company only. Okay, not for everyone. Now these are the example of popular operating system, and between these all the operating system, Windows 7 is one of the operating system which is the most popular operating system at all, because has a uh, it has a just simply a feature of GUI. It is just simply, this is the operating system which is based on GUI, means graphical user interface, and that show everything in the form of icons, pictures and photos. So basically this is a very user friendly operating system, and also the most popular window at all. Okay, now function of operating system. So what are the functions of operating system? So let's read about it. The main function of an operating system are device management, like input and output. Okay, so basically what an operating system do for a user? So it will just simply manage all the input and output device, that they are working, working in a smooth manner or not. If they are not, then it will give an instruction to the user that this feature of your input device or an output device is just get corrupted, and you have to check it out, or you can also replace it. Suppose if there is any problem in a software, or if there is a virus in your computer system, it will instruct, or it will just simply get to be a notification about that virus over the notification area, and you have to check that notification, so that that virus or that malware can get removed with the help of antivirus. Okay, now after that, memory management. So what is that? Means the memory management, if there is a junk file or a cache file in your PC, it will remove by the help of operating system automatically, if you select the automatic option. Okay, so an operating system assign memory to various program whenever required. It also free the memory when it is not in use. Means suppose if when you wanted to run any application like PUBG or any other software, then the computer will allow to work over the memory for the software, so that it will run in a very smooth manner. Suppose a software wants about 100 MB or 200 MB of memory to work very smoothly, then that operating system just simply free about 200 to 300 of MB of storage, so that that application will work according to the user very seamlessly. Okay, now run software. What is the run software? An operating system run the application software like Paint, Microsoft Word, Microsoft PowerPoint, etc. Means whatever type of software you wanted to run with the help of operating system, you can do it very easily, because an operating system give you a graphical look of that particular software, so that you can recognize that application or that software very easily, and you can open it with a very user friendly way. Okay, now the process management. So what is that process management? So an operating system manages the working of the processor by allocating various job to it. Okay, means if there is any problem related to your processor, then operating system will just simply work over it, and after that give you a notification about the processor that there is a certain problem related to your processor. Okay, suppose if there is any thread might get break over there, or might the processor chips get have some break over there, then it will, or might be there will be a bug over there, then it will give a notification about that bug or that break, to remove that, or to change or to replace the processor. Or it will just also boost up the speed of processor to work very efficiently for the user. Okay, so basically user get a very smoothness and seamless speed by the processor to work over a software or to work over any task. Okay, now file management. So what is the type of file management? So an operating system keep track of information regarding creation, deletion, transfer, copy and storage of file in an organized way. Means suppose you wanted to, likewise in a class, a teacher can just simply organize all the student name according to their according to the alphabetical order, means from A to Z. Okay, so likewise every file which are just simply stored in your computer system, in your hard disk, or you're in a CD or in a DVD, in a flash drive or any storage device, is simply mannered in a means placed in a manner of about alphabetical order, or might be date size, sorry, according to the date, according to the size, according to the alphabetical order, means whatever type of order you want to select, or the computer automatically do it, is just simply help with the help of operating system. Okay, so now basically all these things means, suppose you delete something, it will just simply move to the recycle bin. If you wanted to transfer some file or copy some file, or means basically transfer means is to move some file from one place to another. If you wanted to copy some file, then you can just simply copy that file or a folder with the help of some command like Control plus C or Control plus V, copy paste. Okay, and after that, if there are some files which are just simply stored in your computer system, it will just simply arrange according to the chosen option that was just simply chosen by the operating system, or might by the user. Okay, now security. So what is that? What is the security? So security means to provide you everything which is to be secure in your computer system, so it will not get to be trolled or to be take out from your system without your permission. Means suppose if you wanted to if you stored some pictures, some data in your computer system, and someone just simply open your computer and take all the file, that is not might be possible apart from you. Okay, means when you give the permission to any other user to take that file out from that PC in that particular storage device, then first of all, when he or she that just simply plug in that storage device in your computer system, that computer system just simply scan the storage device. Then after, when it will give the notification of checked sign into it, and then after you will transfer all the things which you want. Okay, means according to the permission you will work. You cannot do anything without any permission. Like it provides security by mean of password to prevent misuse of a computer. Means if there is a personal if there is a computer which is a personal for you, and suppose anything sorry not anything so suppose anyone just simply come to your room and after that open the computer system and take all the file and all the data from your computer system, that is called theft. So beside doing this procedure, you can just simply set a password to your computer system so that no one can just simply use your personal computer according to itself. Means it cannot get misused by any other person in any other way. Okay students, so basically I just simply complete this whole topic, and now I'm just simply stopping this video here. But before stopping this video, I'm just simply going to remember you that if you are a new viewer in my channel, then go there and subscribe my channel, press the bell icon and select all from the list so that you can get the notification of my video very firstly. Some of the students just simply say that, sir, we just simply not get your video into the Google Classroom and also from the YouTube, and you have to just simply subscribe the channel so that you can get the notification, and also press the bell icon and select the all option. Okay, when you just simply select all, then you get all the related notification of my channel, that's just simply upload, I just simply upload that video. Okay, so I'm just simply stopping this video, and also like the press the like button also, so that it can get motivated over here that I'm teaching well or not. So students, stay tuned with me on my channel. Goodbye students.